These two Braniacs are very ticklish.
Bring the chairs.
So we're going to gaffer them to a chair and tickle them. This isn't just mindless cruelty, it's cruelty to satisfy our endless search for knowledge. We've got lots of questions to answer. Which is the most ticklish spot on the body? Which is the best tickling method? And can we make these Braniacs wet themselves laughing? But mostly, we'd like to see them suffer, and that's pretty much guaranteed in this experiment. So, tickling, what's it all about? First things first, to fill them with water.
Open wide.
A litre each should do it.
Okay, that's lunch.
Time's needed for it to get through their system, so while we have lunch, we wait for the water to arrive in the bladder area.
A little bit clammy. I think it's the weather we've been having. I told them to nitrogen pack them, they just don't. They don't listen.
2 hours later, it's tickle time. Okay, they're fully secured. First, let's try feathers.
Okay, tickle them.
In cartoons, applying feathers to the body is a surefire shortcut to hysteria. But what about real life? Tickling with feathers is akin to being tickled by insects in the wild. The instinctive reaction to laugh is the body's way of letting you know something's crawling on you. But our Braniacs can see the feathers, so very little giggling from them. Let's move on to the hard stuff.
Okay, now I'm going to tell you how to tickle your Braniacs. You two are going to approach the Braniacs with a bit of surprise, get a bit of aggression, quite aggressive, quite jabby, okay? And you two, a little bit more, softly, softly, a bit of menace, really quite sinister. Okay, let's go.
A couple of ticklers to each victim. We're trying two different methods, approaching them with menace.
We're gonna tickle you so bad.
And grabbing them unexpectedly.
Knees.
A recent survey revealed people are most ticklish around the stomach area, closely followed by the neck, under the arms, groin, feet and knees.
Stomach.
Being tickled is very similar to being attacked. It's the feeling of panic which causes you to laugh.
Groin. It's a tickle, not a massage.
Darwin was the first to point out a tickling victim squirms and strains to withdraw the tickled part away from the attack.
The feet.
Italian scientists discovered most people are more ticklish on the right foot than the left, as it triggers responses in that part of the brain which generates laughter.
Everywhere at once.
Most young children instinctively giggle when tickled, yet prolonged tickling was one of the worst medieval tortures. And apparently men are more ticklish than women.
Okay, that's enough. Come with me, please.
Finally, after establishing that being tickled is not an entirely pleasurable experience,
Let's do it.
we wanted to see which was worst, being tickled or being hit. Uncontrollable laughter or unbearable pain. Two Braniacs continue with the tickling, while at the same time the other two smack them with table tennis bats. Our victims can shout for us to stop one of the activities. Which will they choose?
Okay, that's it. Well done, everybody. They were quite good, actually.
Sadly, at the end of the day, we couldn't make them wet their pants, but it was all a good laugh. For us, anyway.